Architectural Builders Supply is pleased to present you with this recording of the technical question that is listed in the title of this video.
This call may be monitored and recorded for quality assurance.
I just called to see what you might have available or what my options are.
Your options would be to repair the one you have.
Okay. That's it, huh?
No, that's not it. It would be the least inelegant because, the modern floor closer is going to require a rework to the floor.
I was told, and I don't know how reliable the source is, but that the Rixson 25 was kind of a unique body size, and none of the new stuff is going to fit in there.
That's what I just said. It's going to anything you put in there is going to require a rework to the floor.
Okay. Do you guys rebuild them?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We do that often.
And what kind of lead times do you guys have on that?
2 or 3 weeks.
All right. And cost?
A repair on that's probably in the range of $700.
Okay. Because we've got a courthouse full of them, and they're kind of all in different states of disrepair, and so we're kind of trying to figure out what our options are. The other problem we have is the covers, and I don't know if it was a special cover for the 25, but they're covered in terrazzo.
Okay.
Do you have replacement caps available or replacement covers? Just like a polished brass.
Well, if you've got terrazzo sitting there rather than a piece of architectural metal.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't need a flat plate. You're going to need a terrazzo pan. Why wouldn't you just reuse the terrazzo pans, the terrazzo, covers that you have?
Does that just pry out?
Oh, it comes out one way or another, sure. It would be not considered best practice to have laid terrazzo without being able to remove those plates, because that's not only how you remove the closer, but that's how you adjust the valves on the closer. Now,
I'm sorry?
If you've got a situation where that terrazzo is covering all that up, yeah, it'll have to come out to get that closer body out. Doing so with the least amount of damage, so you can put Humpty Dumpty back together, is the idea on that. Getting a piece of sheet metal, which is all it is, it's a pan, really. And then it sits on top of there, and the flooring guy would have laid all that terrazzo in there.
Yeah, and that's I was looking for the 4 screws. Just kind of lift it up and slide it off, but it's in there pretty solid.
Yeah. When was the building built?
70s.
Yeah. So you've got 5 decades of, this ain't meant to come out situation. It's unfortunate, but the bottom line is, one way or another, that pan will come out. You might need to have a flooring guy come in and restore what you did. And what's happening on the closer? Are they just closing or not closing too quickly?
Yeah, they're basically slamming. They're closing pretty fast.
Yeah, so another thing that people do is they will use a piece of hardware called a pivot conversion, and that will basically allow you to abandon in place that floor closer body and then install a typical surface-mounted overhead closer. That's sometimes an acceptable solution to the end user, because floor closers are used generally because the door is extremely heavy, and there's a high amount of volume, and they want a concealed look. Anything that you put on there to replace the function of that floor closer will be insufficient to do the job, anything. So that's an option, but it's not an elegant option because you do have to modify the door to fit that pivot conversion in a little bit. And then you've got an overhead closer that, you know, is going to obligate you to, well, maybe not obligate you because of who you are, but obligate, you know, in most instances to be compliant with ADA requirements. If you're restoring what you've got, you're good. You're grandfathered in. Now, not a courthouse, but, you know, let's say a retail situation.
Sure.
So if you put back what was there, you're good, even if it took 12 pounds of force to open that door, where, you know, ADA mandates 5 pounds. So now I may be able to get my hands on an old 25 or something, but I have to know which 25 you have. There's an old style and a new style, and I would need to see the arm or the spindle that's down there, and that might be really difficult for you to get a photo of, but there's there's an old and a new. So before I know if I've got one to send you in advance of you getting that terrazzo pan out, getting the closer out, after you've gotten the door down, we have to know which it is. Then the hand, then the function, is it hold open or non-hold open, and the degree of open. So we'd have to know all of that stuff. And then at the end of the day, any stock that I have is going to be old. It's new, but it's old stock. And, you know, would inherently not have a warranty and would inherently not have the modern material science that goes back into a rebuilt closer. The oil, the rubber, the synthetic rubber that's used for the valves, everything.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. So the spindle is the big difference, huh?
The spindle, yeah. One spindle is going to be triangular shaped, and the other will be quite obviously cylindrical in its shape.
Okay. There was a closer above it on the second floor of the courthouse. I was able to get the cover off of that one because it was carpeted.
Yeah.
I didn't see the spindle. I've got some pictures here, but it's just of basically the big round, I guess, spring in the middle.
Yeah. If you took pictures of the top of the case, now what you could do is a 25 is offset hung, so you can see the knuckle of the arm on the pull side, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you can remove that arm cap cover. That's what it is. It's called an arm cap cover, and there's a single screw in the top of that. Remove that and shoot me a picture of the top of that after you've removed the arm cap cover, and that will tell me what it is.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'll head over there and in the next I don't know, few hours or so. What's a good email address to send this to?
It's under contact us in the upper right-hand corner of the site. It's the sales information that's there.
Okay, sales at abssupply.net?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and that'll get to you, or do I send it to text to anyone?
No, it comes right to me. My name's Richard.
Okay, Richard, you've been absolutely amazing. I appreciate all your help. We're kind of in a tough spot with this. So, yeah, we'll get you some pictures.
Awesome, sir. I look forward to working on it.
All right. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Architectural Builders Supply hopes you have enjoyed this program. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.